Okay, you're having trouble with your trig identities and it's pretty confusing, okay? I've got the solution for you. So, sine a plus b and cosine a plus b and sine squared plus cosine squared, sine squared x plus cosine squared x is equal to 1. These three combinations of identities will be the only identities you need, okay? So, check this out. Sine a plus b is going to be equal to sine a cosine b plus sine b cosine a, okay? Now, imagine a and b were the same, right? Imagine all this became a plus a, okay? Wouldn't this become an a? And this become an a? Isn't that sine a cosine a plus sine a cosine a? I see two sine a cosine a's. So I'm able to write 2 sine a cosine a. That's one identity. That's pretty cool. Another identity over here is cosine a plus b. That's going to be equal to cosine a times cosine b minus sine a sine b. Now what if I did the same thing again? What if I changed all these guys to a? Right? Doesn't this b become an a? Doesn't this b also become an a? Right? I'm just following the rules of math. Man, I didn't do anything illegal. It's all good. Check this out. Cosine a times cosine a. I'm just gonna squish that together. That's cosine squared a. Cosine squared a minus sine squared a. And these letters don't matter. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna change them over here to x. Check this out though. Cosine squared x minus sine squared x. I don't know about you guys, but I've seen a sine squared before in my life. Over here. Why don't we rewrite this as sine squared x is going to be equal to 1 minus cosine squared x. That's fair game, right? I just rewrote that as that. I didn't do anything wrong. That's totally fair, okay? What I'm going to do now is, I see a sine squared x here. I also see a sine squared x here. It's fair game to swap them. They're the same, right? So, cosine squared x minus 1 minus cosine squared x. Still equal to that stuff. Now, what if I just gotta distribute the negative. Cosine 2x minus 1 plus cosine squared x. Oh, sorry, I said 2x. This is cosine squared x. Okay, I see a cosine squared x minus 1 plus a cosine squared x. I see 2 cosine squared x's adding to each other. Oh, whoops. Right? And I could just also rewrite this as cosine 2x. Okay? Now, this is one identity. This is another identity. But this guy and this guy, they are equal to the same thing, okay? There's another one where you actually replace cosine squared over here, and you get cosine squared by itself here, and then you replace it, okay? However, I recommend you give this a shot. Play around with this. Notice my patterns of where I was like, I see a sine squared here, and I see a sine squared here. It's fair game to swap them out because they're the same thing, okay? Test it out. You can get all the identities just from this, 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 and this. And then also when you swap out the cosine. Play around with it. Give it a shot. See where you can go. Thank you.